another story. I'm back with another story. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back with another story. I'm back with another story. I'm back with another story. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back with another story.
Hey friends, welcome back to another story time. Yes! I am so happy you're here. Yes, I am. And we're going to have another great story where we can learn and grow together. Yes, we are always learning. No matter what, you're never going to stop learning, okay? So let's go ahead and welcome all of our new friends. Yes! Welcome to Storytime, parents. If you're new here, subscribe and like this channel, share it, comment, let me know what you think about the story so that I can add some more great stories to the list. I need to know these things. You guys, if you don't say anything, closed mouth don't get fed. So I need to know what stories that I can read that you haven't already seen on the thread of the episodes already, okay? Now, I am not going to waste any time. We have a dedication tonight, and I want to get to it, okay? So let's sing our song so we can get closer to the story, all right? You ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. I'm back with another story. I'm back with another story. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back with another story. I'm back with another story. I'm back with another story. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back with another story. Yes, friends. Another story to learn and grow again. Absolutely. Now let's do our drum roll so we can see what the story is for tonight. You ready? Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. This story is called Can't You Sleep, Dotty? Can't you sleep? What's wrong? Can't you sleep? Some of you have a hard time sleeping at night too. Not just Dotty, but you do too. And you know what? We're going to see why Dotty can't sleep. Maybe he's tired, not tired. Maybe he's scared. Who knows? What are some of the things that we do that causes us not to go to sleep? What's some things that helps us to go to sleep? We're going to find that out, and we're going to talk about it after the story, okay? Let's give a shout out to the author, Tim Warnes. I want to say I said that correctly. Tim Warnes, thank you for all that you do. I hope I said your name correctly. If I did not, forgive me, because that is not my intentions. I just want to show my gratitude and dedication to those that worked hard to get this vision out there into the world, and you did it. So we thank you so much. Now, without further ado, I have to introduce the story. Well, not the story, but the dedication for tonight. This is to a sweet little baby boy. I've been wanting to do a story time for him for the longest, and I finally am here, guys, to do this for this sweet little baby. He's gotten bigger. I remember when he was like a tiny, itty bitty little thing, and now he's growing close to being 1, or if he's already 1, he's such a big boy now. Like, he's growing to be a big boy. Has awesome parents. He has an awesome grandmother, and he's just full of joy. And you know what? This was a perfect story to dedicate to him, because he may too find it hard to sleep at night, just like our little friend in the story. So we're gonna find out if they have some things in common when it comes to sleeping at night, right? Parents, you know how it is. So you know what? Let me stop rambling on. Let me go ahead and say the name for tonight. And his name is Kavi. Woo! Yes! I know you hear my voice, little man. Hey, this is a story dedicated to you. Yes, it is. Miss Shay promised, and she came through. So let's get ready and settle down so we can get into the story. Thank you for joining me, Kavi. Such a big boy. I'm so excited to read this story to you and to all the other friends. Let's go ahead and get going. Wow, friends, this is going to be a great story. So here it is. It says, Let me scoot in. And you know what? Miss Shay can't read without her what? Glasses. Yes, yes, yes. I gotta be ready and prepared to read. Here we go. Dotty couldn't sleep. It was her first night in her new home. She tried sleeping upside down. She tried snuggling up with Penguin. She even tried laying on the floor. Oh, but still Dotty couldn't sleep. Dotty's howling woke up Pip and Mouse. "Can you sleep, Dotty?" he asked. "Perhaps you should try counting the stars like I do." But Dotty could only count up to 1. That wasn't enough to send her to sleep. What could she do next? Nothing but howl. Susie the bird was awake now. "Can't you sleep, Dotty?" she tweeted. "I always have a little drink before I go to bed." Who likes to drink water and juice before they go to bed? Well, water with me. Dotty went to her bowl and took a drink, but then she made a little puddle. Well, that didn't help. What could Dotty do to get to sleep? She just kept howling. Whiskers the rabbit had woken up too. "Can't you sleep, Dotty?" he mumbled sleepingly. "I hide away in my burrow at bedtime. That always works." Doesn't mean it's gonna work for Dotty. Dotty dived under her blanket so that only her bottom was showing. But it was all dark under there, with no light at all. Dotty was too scared to go to sleep. Poor thing. Tommy the tortoise poked his head from out of his shell. "Can't you sleep, Dotty?" he sighed. "I like to sleep where it's bright and sunny." Dotty liked that idea and turned on her flashlight. "Turn it off, Dotty!" shouted all her friends. "We can't get to sleep now." Right. Poor Dotty was too tired to even try anything else. Then Tommy had a great idea. He helped Dotty into her bed. What Dotty needed for the first night in her new home was to snuggle up among all her new friends. Soon they were all fast asleep. "Night, night, Dotty." And that is the end. Yay! That was so good. That was so good. And why was that so good, friends? Why was that so good? Because sometimes you too have a hard time sleeping at night, don't ya? I know you do. Parents, you might have a hard time sleeping at night too. But Dotty had a lot of good support around her. She had friends that were trying to figure these things out. Maybe you need something to drink. Maybe you should count the stars. Oh, well, maybe you should snuggle up in your blanket or something. But that still wasn't enough. And just like Dotty, I know baby Kavi likes to be under his mommy, under his daddy. Sometimes that's the only way they can sleep, when they're snuggled next to someone, the warmth of being next to someone else. Eventually, you'll be big enough to want to go lay down by yourself. But for a while, sometimes, friends, I know that you love to snuggle with your parents and love to have a good time in the bed, playing around, but also to help you go to sleep. Dotty was in a new home. And so for her, it's just like, I don't even know this place. Why am I even trying to sleep here? I want to be here. Not that she had a choice, but she still was able to go to sleep with the help of her friends. And you know what? I like that she had great friends, guys, because when you have good friends and you have a great mommy and daddy, they're going to do whatever it is and whatever it takes to help you along your way. So parents, with that, go and get this story, because trust me when I tell you, this is needed for your little ones that cannot go to sleep. You've tried everything. You've tried it all. But the thing that they love the most is being under you. And it's in due time, they're going to change. But for right now, they just want to be under their mommy or their daddy or both. And that takes time. So you got to train them so that they can get used to sleeping by themselves. But when they get into a new environment, you want to help them get to that place to where they know how to sleep by themselves. And it's okay to come in the room every now and then to sleep with you. But that's just how it is. I was the same way. Parents, I was the same way. So go and get this story whenever you can. Check this out, add it to the collection. Do what you do so that your little ones can have this to refer to when they can't go to sleep. Maybe they can go to sleep like Dotty, and then slowly put them back in their own bed. However you choose, you know what I'm saying? So I really am so glad I dedicated this to little baby Kabi. Yes! Yes, yes, yes. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. I thank you guys for being here so far. We are up to at least 147 subscribers. Isn't that crazy? That is crazy. So grateful, so blessed to have you all. And I just thank you guys for tuning in when you do. Now, I hope you guys check the last video out of some things I shared. If not, it's already there for you. Right now, I want you guys to just continue to enjoy your summer, friends, and know that God is with you every step of the way, no matter what. If you can't sleep at night, God is there with you, and He can help you rest, okay? And He's going to use Mommy and Daddy to help you get there. So get to a resting space where you can sleep really good, and probably the next day you got some great plans ahead of you, okay? Now, in the meantime, let's keep our listening ears on, and we're going to make good choices. We're going to make good choices, right? Okay, we're going to make good choices because Detective Fox she's going to be coming around, snooping around soon. So we got to make sure I have a good report to give her, right? About those ears. Okay, as long as we're here. But you know what? I have another story in mind. I do. And guess what? I can't tell you. Just going to have to come back and see me next Friday, okay? Have a great night and have a great weekend. And I will see you in the next episode. I'll see you soon, friends. Bye.